Section 64. Duryodhana said, O Kshatta, thou art always boasting of the fame of our enemies, deprecating the sons of Dhritarashtra. We know, O Vidura, of whom thou art really fond. Thou always disregards us as children. That man strandeth confest, who wisheth for success unto those that are near to him, and defeat unto those that not his favourites. His praise and blame are applied accordingly. Thy tongue and mine betray thy heart, but the hostility thou showeth in speech is even greater than what is in thy heart. Thou hast been cherished by us, like a serpent on our lap, like a cat thou wishest evil unto him that cherisheth thee. The wise have said that there is no sin graver than that of injuring one's master. How is it, O Kshatta, that thou dost not fear this sin? Having vanquished our enemies, we have obtained great advantages. Use not harsh words in respect of us. Thou art always willing to make peace with the foes, and it is for this reason that thou hatest us always. A man becometh a foe by speaking words that are unpardonable. Then again, in praising the enemy, the secrets of one's own party should not be divulged. Thou, however, transgressest this rule. Therefore, O thou parasite, why dost thou obstruct us so? Thou sayest whatever thou wishest. Insult us not. We know thy mind. Go and learn sitting at the feet of the old. Keen up the reputation that thou hast won. Meddle not with the affairs of other men. Do not imagine that thou art our chief. Tell us not harsh words always. O Vidura, we do not ask thee what is for our good. Cease, irritate not those that have already borne too much at thy hands. There is only one controller, no second. He controlleth even the child that is in the mother's womb. I am controlled by him, like water that always floweth in a downward course. I am acting precisely in the way in which he is directing me. He that breaketh his head against a stone wall, and he that feedeth a serpent, are guided in those acts of theirs by their own intellect. Therefore, in this matter, I am guided by my own intelligence. Therefore, he becometh a foe who seeketh to control others by force. When advice, however, is offered in a friendly spirit, the learned bear with it. He again that hath set fire to such a highly inflammable object as camphor beholdeth not its ashes. If he runneth immediately to extinguish it, one should not give shelter to another who is the friend of his foes, or to another who is ever jealous of his protector, or to another who is evil-minded. Therefore, O Vidura, go whithersoever thou pleasest. A wife that is unchaste, however well treated, forsaketh her husband yet. Vidura, addressing Dhritarashtra, said, O monarch, tell us impartially, like a witness, what thou thinkest of the conduct of those who abandon their serving men, thus for giving instructions to them. The hearts of kings are indeed very fickle. Granting protection at first, they strike with clubs at last. O Prince Duryodhana, thou regardest thyself as mature in intellect, and O thou of a bad heart, thou regardest me as a child. But consider that he is a child, who having first accepted one for a friend, subsequently findeth fault with him. An evil-hearted man can never be brought to the path of rectitude. Like an unchaste wife in the house or a well-born person, assuredly instruction is not agreeable to this bull of the Bharata race, like a husband of 60 years to a damsel that is young, After this, O king, if thou wishest to hear words that are agreeable to thee in respect of all acts, good or bad, ask thou women and idiots, and cripples or persons of that description. A sinful man, speaking words that are agreeable, may be had in this world, but a speaker of words that are disagreeable, though sound has regimen, or a hearer of the same, is very rare. He indeed is a king's true ally, who, disregarding what is agreeable or disagreeable to his master, beareth himself virtuously, and uttereth what may be disagreeable, but necessary as regimen. O king, drink thou that which the honest drink, and the dishonest shun, even humility, which is like a medicine that is bitter, pungent, burning, unintoxicating, disagreeable, and revolting, and drinking it, O king, regain thou thy sobriety. I always wish Dhritarashtra and his sons affluence and fame, happen what may unto thee. Here I bow to thee, and take my leave, that the Brahmanas wish me well. O son of Kuru, this is the lesson I have carefully inculcate, that the wise should never enrage such as adheres, as have venom in their very glances. Thus ends the 64th section in the Dyuta Parva of the Sabha Parva.